Hey guys, we're back with the final component of part two of the major design project. And this is where you're actually showing that you have used your practical skills in whatever they may be to produce a quality project. So, um, as per usual, the must haves, you can must have these, or some bits you may not have. And as I've said before, some teachers may disagree or experts in the area, but I always like to chuck in the opening statement just to explain what I'm going to do in that area. Production plan, photos and explanations of each step that you did. Consideration on safety is, I think, it's important. You might get away without it, but why not throw that in there? The skills you learned and evaluations of each step and a final evaluation. So the skills you learned, evaluations, yeah, definitely put that in there because you're trying to evaluate throughout and you're a final evaluation of that section. But what we're really trying to show is that we've done a range. This word should not only be red, this should be bold. It's a range of high quality skills. You cannot reach the top level without showing a range of skills, which is kind of a bit sad. And maybe I'm wrong in saying that, but you're trying to show as many skills as you can whilst still relating them to your project. So that could be that I've shown sketching skills, I have shown design skills using CAD, I have shown that I can use, let's just use the skateboard, but let's just say that I've shown that I can use metalwork, timber, I can use the 3D printer, I can use cardboard, I can use all these different things, is showing a real range. If I was building a website, I might be able to show that I can use 5, 10 different programs, whatever it might be. Um, and I know I talk about products a lot, but if you were building an app or a website, you'd just be trying to show that you know a lot about graphic design and different packages and blah, blah, blah. It's kind of, to be honest, in this one, you're kind of playing the game a little bit. Maybe you didn't need to use everything to make something awesome, but you are trying to show a range of high quality practical skills. So don't forget that word. Some information there for you guys if you want to just pause and have a little bit of a read. I kind of back again maybe to the science experiment type thing or production log, we might call it in technology subjects, what it is that you're doing, how you might maintain quality. I think that's important because you're looking for high level. We're going back up here and we're going to high quality. How am I going to maintain my quality? What the procedure was. Here's a picture of what I did. A little bit of safety, kind of just fills the scaffolding a little bit better, and an evaluation. But maintaining quality and safety are probably both pretty important at the same thing. The markers' comments. In better responses, candidates communicated their construction phase through the use of photographs, which showed them completing various phases. You can have your pictures in there now. Like, don't be too worried about your face. Back in the old days, you weren't allowed to have your face in there, but I don't think it matters too much now. Some displayed a wide range of technical skills, so you're showing you that you again that wide range. You're showing lots of different things, and the use of different materials in prototypes, models, and their final product, system or environment. Little use was made of outsourcing, and when used, it was well documented and justified. You can outsource. Don't think that you can't. If you can't do it, if your school doesn't have it, you can outsource. But hey, if you want to go get something laser cut because you don't have a laser cutter, can just ask the people that are going to laser cut it for you if you can come along and have a look and have a chat with them and turn them into an industry expert. And yeah, there's nothing wrong if you don't have the tool getting it outsourced. But at the same time, and I've seen this on a number of occasions, a student presents something that, let's say it was made out of metal, and they never even bothered to try and weld. They just said, oh, here's my design, and gave a rough sketch to a metal fabricator who then went and made the whole thing, and then they presented it. And that's definitely not going to get you any marks. So you need to have a crack. You need to be on top of it if you are going to do any outsourcing, but don't be scared to outsource. I don't usually put in the weaker projects, but they didn't show much skill. They didn't complete the project. They used unsafe work practices, so we definitely don't want to see that. let's have a look at the skateboard example. Excuse me, we'll just go down a little bit. So we're starting in production here. Just trying stuff out early on in the production. In the production, we're actually making the final product. So a lot of experimentation and testing has gone into the best way to make it, but making it heaps and heaps of photos. This is what I did. This is what I was thinking all the way through. This is a fantastic time potentially to use your 6 minutes of video, and you can use your 6 minutes of video anywhere throughout the portfolio. It's more valuable in some places than others. Maybe we'll do a separate video on the 6 minutes of video, but this student also, and I'm sure he won't mind me publishing his video, he also did a lot of time lapses and things of him actually making the final design. Here he is. You can't sketch, you can't weld. No one's going to hold that against you. You had a go at it. So a bit of grinding, I think, went into some of these welds, but they still ended up serving their purpose to make a final product that was, might not be what actually went to market. Maybe there'd be a professional person welding it or it'd be manufactured, but he's just going through what he did to make it and to make that final design and putting a bit of a nice picture there at the end and an evaluation. So, that section, let's just go back and have a look. We'll do a quick review on whether or not that was hitting the mark. For what he had to do, I would give it a range of high quality practical skills. It depends what you're making. It's really a funny one. But everything that he was doing, working with the metal, working with the timber, tapping threads, whatever it was, there was a range of things that he had to do to make that finished product. And sometimes your project's going to limit you a bit here, and it might be worth having a chat with your teacher about, or maybe going back to the introduction video and having a bit of a look there, maybe taking up some of the offers that are on that to help you with how you can get a range. But hope this helps, guys. Hope you're enjoying the videos. We're moving into section 3 in a moment, but thanks for watching.